Hello, and thank you so much for clicking on this link. My name is Anna Katz, and I am the President and CEO of Pearl S. Buck International. First, I want to wish you and your families a happy and healthy holiday season and a COVID free new year. We could all use a COVID free new year. I also want to thank you for your dedication and support to Pearl S. Buck International and the Pearl S. Buck legacy. Your support this year was critical to our survival as we managed through the effects of COVID-19. We have all been affected by COVID-19. It has rocked our world and changed life as we know it. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and because of your support this year, we are able to look and have a bright future, to look to the future and understand that we will survive and we will flourish. We have several very difficult months ahead of us, but through your support, we have a future at Pearl S. Buck International. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, as Americans, we not only had to deal with COVID-19 this year, there was another very critical issue that reared its head, which is the unresolved issue of racial inequities. My experience of that led me to really understand how way beyond her times Miss Pearl S. Buck was. Upon her return to America after living for almost 40 years abroad in China, Miss Buck brought her family here to set up roots, to establish roots in Pennsylvania and Bucks County. This was the first time she really had the opportunity to experience life in America. While growing up in China, her mother would talk to her about America, the American ideas of democracy, independence, and freedom. This was the first time that she actually could experience what life was truly like here. She quickly recognized the inequities that existed in our society. And while struggling, while really believing in the ideology of America and democracy, she also recognized that she needed to fight for civil rights, for women's empowerment. And I think the struggle that was probably the most difficult for her, because it touched her soul, was the fight and recognition for people with disabilities and their contributions to society. As you may know, Pearl S. Buck's only natural child, a daughter, had severe disabilities. Miss Buck wrote about her experience in the book, The Child That Never Grew. She outlines the process she went through, I think, from denial to acceptance of this situation. She did this at a time when a family coping with a child with disabilities was totally taboo. Children were either hidden or dropped off at an institution, never to be seen by their families again. So in that context, this book, by the mere writing of it, opened doors for families coping with these issues. It, in one fell swoop, shed a certain level of taboo about the issue. And Ms. Buck provided the comfort of dialogue and groups for parents and families that were coping with this issue. When I look at her life, I can only say that I am humbled and grateful to be able to be even part of supporting her legacy. So this year, you have made it possible for Pearl S. Buck International to continue and for Pearl S. Buck's legacy to continue to be promoted. So again, I thank you so much and wish you the best.